been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. Joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, man, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
CC Sabathia gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, CC Sabathia over the years has been a terrific pitcher. It's a different CC right now. No longer throws 97 to 100 miles an hour. Still in the low 90s. Good slider, good changeup. More than that, he is a terrific competitor.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Striding in, Malik Smith. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Denard.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Denard Span. Previous history with Sabathia. The pitcher zoned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. Now the first pitch from CC. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Span stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup. Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big one.
And with 1 away, there's a good look at the new Yankee Stadium. As mentioned many times, the dimensions are exactly the same as they were across the street. Still a great park for left-handed hitters, as evidenced by the short 314 down the right field line. Not quite as forgiving for righties as that Death Valley area out in left center extends to a full 399 feet. One of, if not the deepest in baseball. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 0 for 4. 1 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Andriese is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table to the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of work.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. That's a strike to throw down. In time, and he is nailed at second. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Here we go. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Here's C.J. Cron now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
44, C.J. Cron.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. One and one, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
No balls and a strike to count. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Step on the bag for one, and he's safe.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now the 1-0 from CC. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Now the 2-0. That's popped up. And this will land foul. Cron, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Brad Miller. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Missed with a slider. Lifted down the line in left. Stanton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's faced Matt Andrees previously. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here it comes. Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 10. Left fielder.
Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Shot toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Jace Peterson trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes. And that's too high, ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Softly hit here to the left side. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice shot.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. Just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. Runner back safely. Now the 1-0. It's hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Batting 8th, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. The first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Right side. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Stunning Central Park here on a beautiful day in the Big Apple. Welcome back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Here's Echeverria now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the third out. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. His guys lead it 2-zip. Here's Brett Gardner now.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike one. The 1-1. Taken, strike two. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help, too.
Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Sent on the ground out to second. Retzlader has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Next for New York, Austin Romine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 2-0. Ready for another chance? Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Count is 2-1.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Cue shot here out towards short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
Into the box, C.J. Cron. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now a hard liner, but foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Count even at 2-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off the fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Lifted in the air to right field. Span on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
2-1 now. Skied into straightaway right. Span is under it. 2 down.
now batting, third baseman, Jace Peterson.
Standing in, Jace Peterson. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And a curveball. This one clocked at 78, and it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking a philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready on 1-2. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The batter, number 8, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Refsnyder looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. From the stretch, a knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the 1-1 pitch down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 misses inside off the plate.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
After it is Gardner. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Smith.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Echeverria, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
In now, Denard Span as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Rays strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Didi Gregorius.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's inside. 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch in the dirt here, and he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one in the corner.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Gardner is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Jacoby Ellsbury. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Drilled down the line. Gets dirty and gloves it. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Tap down the line. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Ramos. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2 balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Here we go, guys.
Here it comes, 2-0. And he fouls this one off. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Another full count offering on its way. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Oliver Perez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Yankees, let's go.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And he's in safely to third as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game.
Up next for Tampa
So
Bay.
much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Fouled away. Line drive to center field. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero, after being down by 1. Big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Kiermaier's running. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Gardner, but he won't get there. It falls in. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued.
Tommy Kingley comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton looking up. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 the count.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Offered at it. Here's the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Stepping in, Denard Span. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Refsnyder leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fouled off. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. 2 gone.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of that fastball. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. C.J. Cron would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Popped him up. Peterson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rays 7 and the Yankees 3. Ryan Weber will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
69, Ryan Weber.
Riding in once again, Austin Romine. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's 1 away.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Duffy. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Span is under it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Back here in the Bronx. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Digging in once again, C.J. Cron. So far 2 for 3 in this one. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Torreyes takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. High pop-up. Drury shading to his right. And that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. But they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Leading off the inning, Jace Peterson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Drury, a native Oregonian. He was a 13th round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Flip of his glove for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More from the Bronx after this. Digging in to try it again, Brad Miller. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Here's Echeverria now. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with the double off the wall, though.
Chad Green gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Echeverria, the runner at second with 1 away. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Malik Smith waits on deck. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 1 left for Tampa. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Vidal Nuno will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Vidal Nuno.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Center fielder, Brett Gardner.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Breaking balls bounced out towards second. And that's out number 1.
Designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifetime numbers against Vidal Nuno. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ronald Torreyes is the next to bat. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here comes the 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Liner toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty. And this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this stuff.
Next for New York, Austin Romine. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Slow little roller to third. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Up next for the Rays, Denard Span.
For the Rays, the right fielder, number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Span.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Drury comes up with it. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Catcher, Wilson.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He got under one and popped out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Span on at first, nobody out. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A little bit outside. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ready for another chance? C.J. Cron. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. It swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Duffy.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
First and second now, 1 man out. 2-1 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3. Jose Alvarado will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Here's big Aaron Judge. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a two-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Giancarlo Stanton now as he rips it on the ground to second. Refsnyder gloves it, and there's one down now. So striding forward now, Jace Peterson, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball taken on the inner corner.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Here, Didi Gregorius. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0. Now a hard liner, but foul. Judge on third with 2 out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
All right, let's go.
Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Tampa Bay Rays rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Andriese gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon.
Come close.